Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 5, I believe. Not quite sure. I have put my laptop on sleep mode. I can't go and check it. And I am taking the video. Okay, so I'm almost done on the second sleeve. So the first sleeve is this. I washed it and I blocked it. Just wanted to see how it looks. So this is how it looks on the second. Okay, I had a little bit of difficulty at the beginning. So I first started with this. Yeah, I'm frogging this as I go. But so far, I finished the body. I am almost finishing the second sleeve. And so I used total of 12 of this. Yeah, I just noticed that the container that I put these yarns in, it got the color. I hope it will wash out. I'm hoping. Oh, well, life goes on. I don't want to worry about that now. There's many things to worry about. So I'm using, if I finish this, it would be total of 12 balls. 12 of this that I used for myself. I am between 2/6 to 3 extra large. And like this is my first trial on how to knit the Cucinelli cardigan. I believe it was 2025 cardigan. They released the 2026, I believe, which is the cable one. So I'm planning to knit that one as well. But first I need to finish this. So after finishing the sleeve, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first knit where I'm going to put the zipper. And I'm going to attach the zipper as I'm knitting it. So I will show that tutorial, so stay tuned. That will be coming up, and then I will finish up the collar. Okay, and so 12 of this I have used, and I have double-stranded. Like I'm knitting 2 strands as I go to give that nice thickness. Otherwise, it's a 3-weight. Okay, for the sleeve, what I did on this one, if you are smaller than me, what you can do is you can put 2 of the graphic diagram that I showed on part 1, 2. Okay, for me it was a bit tight. So on the second one I did 3, and on the third one I did 3 when I started. So I cast on and I did my increases on the first row. And this one I did around. So this is knit around. So that's what I've been doing the sleeve. I don't like sewing. Just worrying about how to sew up the sleeve to the body. It's hard to sew to match the design to the fabric, because this becomes a fabric. And you can see the difference, right? How different it is when you wash it and block it. Look how this one looks, right? This one looks like store-bought. This one looks like handmade. So funny, but it's true. Okay, so what I did on the first sleeve, this one I did 3, but it was 2. It was too small for me. And I did my increase. Okay, so I'll show you. It's not even noticeable. So after finishing the first diagram, on the second diagram when I was knitting, I started to do my increases. Well, I started already on when I was about to finish the first diagram, and I did my increases. It's not noticeable at all due to the yarn overs, the lacy look. Yeah, so on this one, I started with 3 again. And on the second, so I finished with 3, and on the second I did my increases, and I ended up with 4. 4, you can see it's a little bit bigger, but it's not even noticeable. It's not noticeable. So what I did is I stopped doing my increases. So up to here, I had total of 4 of the diagrams, and then I just continue knitting, no increases after that, because it was already done. It's similar to this one. So on this one, what I did is I did 3 diagram. I did the 3 repeat, and then when I came to the second, I started to increase to make it 4. The time I came here, I had 4. So that's the difference. So it was here 1, 2, 3. On the third, I had a total of 4 of the diagram. It fits. It does stretch. It's cotton and bamboo, but I just wanted to see how if I did the 4 on the second repeat. And then I think this is way more comfortable and loose because I am going to wear other stuff inside of the cardigan, I thought. And I'm going to wash this and block it so it will look way better. And I'm almost done, like I said. As you can see, this one looks way wider, right? But they're the same numbers. So that's how I did it. And for knitting around, what I did is on the front, the first row, I did here. Let me just show it on the small one. On the first row, I did my increases. I just did my knits and my increases. On the second row, I started to put the pattern on. And on the third row, I just knit, nothing else, just the knit stitch. And then what I did is and I continue following the diagram. So it gave me the same look, same design, same diagram. It's just that one knit and then the diagram, one knit and then the diagram. The increases, I just made them randomly. So the increases, I made it here. So this was the beginning of the row. So I did yarn overs like this, and well, not this first row, but the second row here. You can see you can't even see it because I can't see it. I made yarn over, and then I just added stitches as I went, and that's how I had the total number. And on the second, I had 4 diagrams here, and I stopped doing my increases. So you just do yarn over, and that's how you do your increases. I didn't want to do plain knit, then it would look odd, which I did here. I did my and I followed the diagram, some of the more stitches I had on my needle, and I just put the diagram on, and this is how it looks like. I can't even see what I did. Like, this stitch is really, really busy. Like, you can't see where you are. I can't see the first row. That's why I put the markers on, because I had to follow every row. Yeah. So when I came to the underarm, this was the middle, and this is where I started. So what I did is I bind off 5 stitches, and I knit. And when I came here, I did a turnaround, and I got rid of 5 stitches, and I created this underarm. And then when I was knitting around, it started to become go back and forth, like on straight needles. And the second decrease I did was 3, 2, and then 3 times 1. 1, 2, 3, and I continue to knit. So I'm going to measure that because I don't want to do it too long. I think I'm almost done. When you look at it, yeah, I just need to count the stitches and just a little bit more, I believe. Yeah, maybe a couple of more rows. Yeah, just need to knit this much and I will be done. And I continue following the chart all the way to the end. Okay, and when I've knitted so much, because I'm measuring the underarm that I have bind off on the body of the cardigan, so it has to match that when you sew it up. So this one I'm going to do some stretches. I'm always trying to figure out how to make this round. I tried to, that's why I did my increases, but still it has this corner. Well, when I sew it, I pull it and it becomes invisible. And then when I came to the point, I just bind off all at once. I can't give you any numbers, but I believe there's 3 diagrams here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of them. So 28, 28, 28, I believe. Was it 28 or 27? Yeah, I still haven't memorized the diagram because it is a little bit confusing. Yeah, but it's really fun to knit. Hello, this is part 6, not 5. I thought it was part 5, but it's part 6. Okay, so what we're going to do is I finish the sleeves as I'm talking. The second sleeve is on block. I did tape and I lost the video, so I'm retaping this part. I'm going to start picking up stitches on the collar, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit about 1 inch, and I'm going to do that on the 2 sides. So I start picking up stitches from here. I made a knot. I left the thingy here so I can hide this later. I don't want it to get it unraveled, so that's why I had it long. So I'm picking up stitches as I go randomly. I don't want it too tight because it's going to be knit. I'm going to be knitting about 1 inch, and some parts are really hard to pick up stitches, so you can grab a crochet hook and that will definitely help, just like this. And then I'm going to start picking up stitches and adding sewing the zipper as I go. I do not want to do it later, because I looked at my YouTube channel the last time I did a tutorial about 13-14 years ago. See, these are supposed to be inside, but it always comes out, and I don't like it. I even knitted a cardigan. I'm wearing it daily. It was a merino wool from Uruguay. I purchased from can't remember, maybe Etsy. And the zipper, I don't like how I did the zipper. I knitted that cardigan in 2005. It took me a couple of years to finish it because I was working in 2-3 jobs. Even this is taking me over a month. Think about it. So even I'm a fast knitter, but you know, we're a human being. We do cooking, we do cleaning. There's so many things we do throughout our lives. So it will take time to finish, especially if it's a plus size. Okay, so I don't like this. This is too big. And then I jumped here, but unfortunately I have to pick up a stitch because I don't want to pick up stitches when there's a big gap between. See, there's another huge gap here. So I'm going to jump right here. And it is lacy, so I have to put that in mind. So what I'm doing is I have 2 circular needles. I'm going to pick up stitches from here, and then I'm going to pick up stitches from here, and then I will knit about 1 inch, and then I will go get rid of the back stitches, which is knit 2 together to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to 1 knit, 1 purl, and then we'll go from there. So let me just pick up these stitches all the way to the other side, and I will come back and we will pick up the stitches from the other needle that I have around my neck, and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if I said this at the beginning because I did tape it earlier and I lost that video. So this is my first attempt doing this method with you, in front of you. And today is, what is today? Just before Valentine's Day. Yeah. I think I'm going to be celebrating my, I don't know how many years, 2009 I opened this channel. And I opened it on Valentine's Day, I think. Yeah, so today's the 13th of February, 2026. This is the first time I'm using this technique. And if I do any errors, so please forgive me. So I am picking up, I'll pick up 1 more. And I will pick up another one, and I'm going to grab my crochet hook to do that because it's all the way to the end here. Okay, so I'll just grab this one and I will attach it. Okay, so I'm done the front. I'm going to turn my work. I haven't seen any tutorials. I haven't seen anything. I only see these on store-bought. Like when you go and buy, you spend so much money on a cardigan or a sweater. That's where I saw them, pictures. So I am just trying to figure out how they did it. So here I'm going to pick up stitches, and this is going to be a little bit difficult, but let me see if I can do it. Okay, so it has to be equal numbers to this, because after knitting an inch, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these stitches. So I'm just gonna, so it's gonna be double. You know what I mean, right? So I'm gonna get rid of the stitches. Okay, so I picked up that stitch. Let me see how I can, maybe I can pick it up from here somewhere. As soon as I pick up the first stitch, I'm sure that the rest would be easy. So I'll just come here, pick up the stitch, and put this on the needle. Okay. And I will come to the next one here. Maybe the crochet hook would be easy. Yeah. See, it's easy to pick it up. This is what I'm doing. But again, just be cautious. It has to be the same numbers. So try to pick up the stitches and then see that you have that stitch. So there's 4, I have 4. Just like this. And then it's a bit time consuming, but think about the end result. Yeah, so I've got 4. Or you can put a marker. If you get confused and you see, oh, what did I do? And then go from there. So pick up 4 more or 5 more, and then put a marker, and then you will know that you have the same numbers. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to pick it up with the needle, so I would highly recommend a crochet hook. Yeah, something like this. It would be way easy. Like this. See, there's too much gap, so what I'll do is I'll just go in between here and grab it, close that gap, and then go from there. Okay, this is the easiest way to do this. Okay, so let me continue picking up stitches and I'll be right back. Okay, it's getting dark, so I will post this on YouTube, and then I will come back because I finished, and I will continue part 7. I guess this is taking long, as there's so many techniques, so many details, and I want to go over it. As you can see, it's double now. So I still have a bit room. I stopped counting here. I thought I picked up 5 stitches, but it looks like I picked up 8, so I'll just figure out. So I stopped here. I might have more at the back, I don't know. Okay, so here there's I'm going to pick up another stitch, and then I'm going to start knitting. So I'll pick up this one, and this one I can weave in. This is, just put it here. I'm just going to do knit stitch, as I said. So it's going to be like a pocket, because this part here is going to be more if I knit about 1 inch, it's going to be like a pocket, like what you call it. It's going to be empty here, so there's going to be space. Okay, so going to start knitting. Yeah, move this, I guess. It's like knitting a socks, but with more, of course. As you can see, maybe I should get another needle. Yeah, I don't want to pull this because there's so many stitches, right? I didn't count how many I have, but there's more than 100 stitches for sure. Maybe I'll count out later. So I'm going to grab another needle. I have so many needles here. I think I have, let me see which one I should pick. Picky. This one is a 5. It needs to be a 4. Okay, here I think this is the Haya. Yeah, it looks like an Addy. I don't see any difference. It's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to start knitting from here where my yarn is. I pull this, but I'm going to pull it back. So I'm using the third needle. You don't have to use this method. It's just that I want to do a different look. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to knit. I'm going to fix the stitch as I go, because if I knit it that way, it's going to be twisted. I can count as I go, and I will come back and I will show you how to get rid of the extra stitches from the back, and then continue knitting the rib stitch. One knit, one purl. If I pick it that way, you can see it's twisting. So I'm going to fix that. Thank God the camera is focusing. Here we go. So you need to fix it when you're knitting. See? The way I picked up the stitches, it's not good. So I fix it while I'm picking. See, this one I can knit like this. Okay, so I will see you back. I will post this. This was part 6, so I'll see you on part 7 on how to knit the Cucinelli cardigan, showing you the details. The graphic I already showed, so you just continue knitting the graphic and we'll go from there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button so every time I post a new video, you will be notified. It can be a yarn hoarding, it can be a yarn review, it can be a tutorial, knitting tutorial, my garden, my life, and so on. So you guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video, my next tutorial. Happy knitting, happy crocheting.